This poem goes out to all you fans of rap music and also bird watching. It begins with Eminem's Rap God as performed by a bald eagle. Then we have Kendrick Lamar's DNA performed by an osprey. Nicki Minaj's Anaconda performed by a condor. And finally, Mos Def's Mathematics performed by a chicken. It is, of course, called Raptor Raptor. Plus a chicken bit, because they're not technically raptors. I'm beginning to feel it's time for a raptor. A raptor, start with eagles who will rise up like the rapture. A raptor, talons around the prey we capture. Captor, head with a gold crown, because we're the masters. The bald eagle means white patch. I'm a bald eagle. I have no equal, yet I will keep full like I'm a seagull, because I steal small birds' food haul, and I ramsack a bin like a pit bull finch. Sorry, girl, because I'm so regal, you'll believe my diet's legal. Dollar bills, oh, they glow to me, so how are you going to call my lifestyle deceitful? I'll give my egrets. I got royal feet for oiled eats, because being an osprey, talons tear through fish, and one can twist to hold the other way. Egg collectors one time wiped us out in the UK. We recolonized the British Isles by flying from Norway. And though predatory, my territory is only my nest eerie. Breed effectively, collectively, and build my nest up yearly. I don't. No Andean condors don't. No Andean condors don't. No Andean condors don't harm livestock until their lives stop. To find fresh flesh, follow vultures who can smell. Mutualistic coexistence, because they need our beaks as well. We can bite through hide, and even crush up bone each day. We fly. Marathons around our home. What I see? Could it be someone left a fresh kill for me? So I tear that body open and put A's and pills and potions that make us fall like dominoes when we start overdosing. Oh my God. Look at her. Beaker, bucker. Haha. Chicken. Wandering jungle fowl, too tame to break. 3 from a 4-page lies. You take 5-day-old chicks. They can add and subtract when 6-month-old kids may struggle with that. You sever ties with mum who, Mos Def, hen, 8-ly, counted and chirped with her chicks before they hatched. 19 billion of us survived being crushed alive at birth. In gendercide of non-egg providing males whose lower worth as bodily commodities means you won't even make them into stocks. All this, and somehow we're the bunch of cocks. It's chickenomics.
Dear Colin, I wrote to you but received no reply. I sent you a letter last month and 2 more last July. I just hope this time you remember to write me back. Just like rappers must remember when they're going away, Tupac. I bet you listen to his ghetto gospel, why not mine? I don't mean to whine here, but we are talking here about the divine. God's just sublime. Do you know you can turn water into wine? The bit's having a shave, but having a slave's just fine. Plus, you'll have to get a higher raise as long as one prays, but won't stop earthquakes or heartbreak or raids or clashing blades and crusades or the go compare man. But take the Holy Ghost inside of you like a hungry Pac-Man. That's just that man. God works in mysterious ways. It's sort of like the hedge trimmer of the Windsor Legoland maid. Anyway, I really hope thou gets his letter, man. Hit me back for just a chat, because just remember, God knows all. This is Paul. Dear Torrance, I'm still yet to get any reply from you. Quite frankly, I'm finding your behaviour rather rude. You certainly don't seem to correspond in much swiftness. Getting a reply from you is like getting blood from a Jehovah's Witness. You might think what I say is just a string of oxymorons, but don't be deceived, sir, for I am not a moron. I've got the love of the Lord deep here inside of me. Oh, which brings me neatly to my next topic. Sodomy. Sex of the same sexes is backwards and insane, and when something's backwards, it simply is not the same. Even though the word sexes is a palindrome, and straight and gay love are the same, I'll still continue to moan. Listen as I lay down these homophobic homophones. Gay men are better altar if they are ever to step onto an altar. I also hear one of you is about to have a daughter. You really ought to save her soul. To do so, just add water. All the times new Romans are born, think of the font. Baptise them there, ignore Voltaire. What more could you want? Thou hast to write me back. This is your one chance for salvation. Sincerely yours, P.S. No pre-marriage cohabitation. Dear mister, I'm too secular to give a shit about what you say. This will be the last letter I ever send your way. By the will of God, like Snoop Dogg, you'll all be stoned like a woman should be by a man. You'll all be well and truly owned. Then, at the gates of heaven, where St. Peter's the doorman, it can all up in your grill, yeah, all up in your George Foreman. He'll break it down for you, just like the Tower of Babel. You try to hide your evil actions, but like Cain, you're just not able. I find an insubordination your humiliation of God's incarnation. Your lack of liberation from temptations, an affirmation of abomination. I hope your denunciation of creation brings the privation of salvation. Hope your negation of revelations, an instigation of your damnation. As I write, I sit here in prison for a third time for a crime I committed more times than my use of internal rhyme. I was spreading Deuteronomy, but now, dude, they're onto me. They'll see the bowels of hell, and I don't mean a bad colonoscopy. For refusing to stop enforcing the love of Jesus Christ. In seconds, I'll be beheaded, have my righteous head sliced. To see you in hell, you... Ow! Paper cut! Oh, this is the worst pain ever. Oh yeah. Fuck. Dear Paul, we here in Corinth are sorry for our late reply, but lately we've had even less time than Marnie McFly. Quite frankly, it's been the busiest week since Genesis. Everyone here's still busy, even Dennis is. Now, we'd simply hate to become some form of nemesis or cause a heated reaction like the process of electrolysis, but you say we're all equal when all's said and done, but a priest counts for one whilst the nun counts for none. You say God is selfless and loves every one of his kin, when each and every hymn seems to be all about him. Your faith seems to make you deny almost anything Adonic. The fact that your faith inspires such hate seems to me ironic, like a depressed person called Larry who works as a clown, or a book about the laws of gravity you just can't put down. It's really nothing personal. Faith is precious, but personal. He who forces faith onto others, that's the real criminal. That's for me real blasphemy, telling others what to believe. Just the other day, because of it, somebody else was aggrieved. He was beheaded just for not giving up his own religious view. Couldn't think about it. His name was you. Dan.
Michelle Madsen, you have better hair than me. Now I can tell it's not just the light or a sympathetic filter on your iPhone. Michelle Madsen, Michelle Madsen, Michelle Madsen. Now I thought I might find many versions of you in Denmark or at a push Sweden. But instead, you all seem to live in sunny LA, my lush-maned, same-named sistren. And you, Michelle Madsen, this Michelle Madsen, do you speak with a Valley Girl lilt, disguising a bit of an Essex twang? And do people spell your name wrong and call you Mazden? Mazden? No, it's not Mazden, it's Madsen. M-A-D-S-E-N. Madders Madsen, emphasis on the mad. And when you were growing up, did people compare you to Michelle from EastEnders? Unlikely if you live in LA. And did you spend fretful preschool evenings wondering how to contract your name in a way which sounded better than one letter away from mush? Michelle Madsen. Michelle Madsen. You have got better search engine optimization than I have. And I wonder how much time I need to spend bullying my hair into 10-second semblance of perfection to have better search engine optimization than you, Michelle Madsen, with your lovely LA tan and lookbook and blog and Instagram and Twitter and many, many hats and these pink glazed donuts which don't seem to make you fat, Michelle Madsen, Michelle Madsen, Michelle Madsen. You know that there are loads of other Michelle Madsens. Facebook told me. There's Mexican anthropologist Michelle Madsen. There's Marvel comic book illustrator Michelle Madsen. There's B-list actress Michelle Madsen. There's A-lister psychopath Michael Madsen. No, that's Michael Madsen. But never mind. And I was wondering what would happen if we gathered them all into a massive convention of Michelle Madsens and got them all to marvel at your marvellous hair. And I wonder whether we'd find that we all shared the same worldview and would be figuring out what we were made up of, and whether you too are a slice of layer cake made up of Italian, Catholic, Danish, Argentine, Jew, or if a name is just something to place a loved one with, and whether we're better off just ungoogling ourselves and being who we are, Michelle Madsen. So what I might do is turn off the computer, turn off my phone, turn off the computer and turn off my phone, and I will just get on with being me, Michelle Madsen, and let you be you, Michelle Madsen. Michelle Madsen.